So we're here at the Houston NRA event, and we got 14 acres of vendors inside that building, 14 acres of gun advocacy. But right now I'm going to share a story with you, and it's an amazing story where a couple of ISIS fighters tried to take out some folks in Texas just a few years ago. And we're going to interview the guy who took both of them out.
And anyway, I was working there, and I was assigned to an entrance at the far west side of it when two ISIS terrorists pulled up in a little black car and pulled just beyond me, and both got out at the same time, and we exchanged gunfire. They had AK-47s, and I had my Glock 21 45 caliber pistol, and fortunately I was able to prevail, and thank goodness we didn't have another mass shooting or a mass murder in Garland, Texas on May the 3rd.
Wow, man. Wow, you have some great aim, because it was a lot of people there, right?
Well, we were in a rather secluded area because I had a perimeter assignment where I was just to keep people out of that parking area, and there was a couple of dignitaries I needed to let in and let back out, but the whole idea was to secure that perimeter area. And these guys apparently thought they were going to breach the perimeter and go on foot up to the building. And they mounted this attack just as the event ended. So I think the idea was probably to get to the fatal funnel, when people are trying to exit the building and take as many human lives as they possibly could. But fortunately, that didn't have to happen.
Wow, amazing. What an amazing story. Now tell me, you were honored for that act too? I
was. About a year later, I was honored at the White House by President Obama. I was given the Medal of Valor, the Law Enforcement Medal of Valor, in a ceremony in the East Room of the White House. And it was quite exciting to be in the White House, first of all, and to be honored by the leader of the free world on behalf of the American people. And he was very gracious, and he honored me. I got to take my son, who's standing right over there. I got to take my son. My wife went with us, went with me, and not only did he honor me, but he honored my family, and that's how you honor me, honor my family.
That's great. Yeah, a broken clock is right twice a day, so.
Well, I wasn't going there, but
I'm just being fun. But it's great though, because we can really get behind, as a community, we can get behind certain things. No matter if you're Democrat, Republican, red, blue, it doesn't matter. There are certain things that we can get behind. Your kind of courage, it transcends political issues. So thank you.
It's all about training. It was all about training. I don't know that there was a lot of courage involved. I just did what I was trained to do. I was a 37-year veteran, had never had to discharge my firearm in the line of duty up to that point. I'd been around it some. I was a team leader for our SWAT negotiators, and I was on SWAT for 22 years. Had tactical training, just never worked as a tactical operator, but I knew kind of how all that worked. I'd been standing next to people that had to had to discharge their firearm. It just wasn't my turn until May 3rd, 2015, and when it necessitated that response, fortunately, I'd made some little training deposits over the course of my 37 years, and I made a big withdrawal that day, and I get the opportunity to sit here and visit with you for a little bit.
Muscle memory.
Yes, absolutely. And, I like to talk about that. I get the opportunity to go all over the country and talk to law enforcement agencies at kind of all levels, and we've done a lot of church safety seminars and kind of impress upon people you don't have to be some Superman to be successful under difficult circumstances. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy just like anybody else in this room. And the reality is, if you're prepared, you can perform at an exceptionally high level in an exceptionally difficult circumstance with that preparation. If you're not prepared, it's probably not going to go that well.
Great. That's excellent. Thank you.